discretion is advised. Side Quest is a shit show.
Well, greetings everyone, welcome to Hump Day Side Quest, Wednesday Side Quest. I shouldn't complain. I'm, of course, your regular host on Wednesday's Death, joined by War, Pestilence, and Famine. War, Pestilence, Famine. And
I'm War.
We are here to remind you that the end is nigh.
I didn't understand what he just said.
Oh, sorry.
Quiet.
Welcome to Wednesday Side Quest. I am Death Pony, joined by War Pony, Pestilence Pony, and Famine Pony. Did you get this, Tom?
Is Lyra only famine because you couldn't think of a funny reason to make her famine?
It's because of the eggplant, isn't it? Because she ate it.
I'm ingesting sustenance right now. This is a whole lot of...
I too am drinking my dinner. Cheers.
You know, Faza, you're right. I mean, if we're going by aesthetic resemblance, I suppose Famine does generally depict someone who is shriveled and maybe a bit flattened out. I suppose Lyra could have been War.
Funny.
Are you calling her an anorexic? Because I tried that one time. I didn't like it very much.
He's trying to call me flat-chested because he somehow thinks that that's annoying to me.
Oh.
It's more annoying because they keep bringing up, It's more annoying that they think it annoys me.
Not eating's like really hard to do. I don't know if you guys know that. It's like
almost
impossible.
I was respecting your valued input on this event by saying that you're right. You should have been Famine and Lyra should have been War. Because you are the thinnest, most rather just person.
We know you're a fat ass, Arcturus. Stop.
Why am I War? I'm terrified of conflict.
You have a genocidal...
It's an ironic applet, you see.
Unfortunately, genocide is not one of the horsemen.
That's
no.
true. Okay.
And strictly
Close
speaking,
enough.
I'm clearly not death. I'm wish for death. It's very...
So,
suicide is also not one of the horsemen.
So are like the horsemen like really hot? Because they sound kind of dangerous.
I mean, they're dangerous. I don't know about hot. Are you into pale horses?
No.
Okay, well then probably not hot.
Shit. It's like wondering if one of them were single or not.
Some of you might be, in chat, a bit disturbed by the absence of the Killing Jester. They had business somewhere where they might have gotten a bit stuck. I understand they will probably return at some point, but in the meantime, it's just me, Bosley, and the three angels, redhead, brunette, and blonde.
Who's the redhead?
We're just going to pretend you are.
I wish there was a redhead here.
Be ashamed if that were the case.
Yeah.
Witch, do you have roots?
No. Of course not.
And I suppose in
So
this
Jeremy's forehead.
context, I'm Bosley.
Yeah, there's no fucking way you're Charlie, that's for sure.
Yes, that would have to be by following that logic. Of course, our very own dark overlord, Magog of Morskar.
Wouldn't Charlie be the one with the most money?
Magog's not Charlie either then.
Yes, actually, hypothetically, I am. Well, look, wealth doesn't really matter to you when you can just threaten to level the city with dark necromancy and they pay whatever you ask.
I actually don't know which one of us has
Gig,
the most
really.
money. I would bet it's the witch, but it's not really her money. So
It is technically now.
I mean, not
I
till
earned it one way or another.
earned it. She earned it. She earned it by being squirted out of the correct vagina.
Look, not all witches are made equal, okay? Some of us are more privileged than others. Just me,
That's how
specifically.
world works. You just need to be born in the right place. Mummy, point my bum towards Sarthos.
Gonna tell
It's
him how to
true.
donate, Art?
Yeah, can you do that thing?
I suppose I can, yes. As part of SideQuest, you may be familiar with how it works here. Let me see, one of these scrolls has the Yeah, here we go. At any point, you can throw money at us. For a certain measure, you can influence the show. The instructions, of course, scrolling across the screen. I have my own record here. But generally, you can throw health potions to keep people you like alive, should they die for some reason or be approaching death. More importantly, you can pay for a number of attacks to prompt us to whittle away at each other's self-esteem and will to live. It happens rather naturally in my case, but, whatever. If you want me to read your messages, then you should use Super Chats. But if you want to donate via, I don't know, some other method that would prompt someone else to read them, then you would use Streamlabs, and your messages will be read by Alisteria, the Blue Mage.
I'm not a fucking blue mage. Okay, look, I got blue eyeshadow on, but no, that's besides the point.
More along the gratuitous misuse of magic in a sexual manner. And really.
You're so fucking weird.
The illusionist that wastes all of her talent on bad roots.
I dismay. Did you just whack off your fucking hair? I don't want to hear it, okay?
You whacked off someone.
Fair.
And I have to say, Fiza, it looks...
Yeah.
You know what? I shouldn't use my material. I'll pace myself. I need to pace myself. I'm just in high spirits because it's so relaxing in context. Yes, it's...
Quiet.
I feel renewed.
Someone's
I know.
like,
That's
we can
alarming.
actually speak to each other without getting constantly disrupted.
I mean, I don't want to speak to any of you, but it's an improvement.
I suppose. Yeah. My darling isn't quivering in fear like he usually is by this point.
I mean,
so,
I would probably love to have a
start.
conversation with Mr. Eggplant. But the rest of you can fuck off.
The real Mr. Eggplant, the one that you ate, Lyra.
that did not happen.
I like the fluffy one.
I like the fluffy one.
I like the fluffy
You're the only one. They're making things up. Don't worry about it.
You know what? I'm almost willing to believe you bought another eggplant and you were going to eat that one, and then you bought another one to replace the senior eggplant. You ate both of them.
Does this thing have ear holes I should be plugging? That is not true.
I don't think he has the capability of hearing.
I just wonder, does he not understand? Is he not worthy of the sombrero? Why does
It's
he not
just a-
deserve the sombrero? What? How has Senor Eggplant III let you down?
It's a festive. It's just. It's not
Sombreros are like kilts. They're for festive occasions.
precisely. If he wears it all the time, it's not fun anymore. You
Wearing
just.
tuxedo pants to the market.
But what bothers me most about it is that I keep wanting... I look at it and I think of some terrible Earth cinema. A series of films called Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. And they had this one character called FT, Fuzzy Tomato. And I think one day, this monstrous little thing is going to launch a new chain, a new IP.
Perhaps.
Killer eggplants.
Your own
It needs a new
franchise.
rhythm. It doesn't roll as well. I'm
The
working
real
on it.
question,
Attack of the
Is he-
Killer Eggplants just sounds like a sequel to Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
the real question is Senior Eggplant just as racist against gnomes as you are?
He's not racist. He's nice to everybody.
Alistaria.
So he's better than his owner.
Effie, Fuzzy Eggplant, is young yet. Don't worry. I'm sure Lyra intends to instill in them seething contempt for all of known kind.
There's
I mean-
still a lot of time for indoctrination. We're just
mean-
worrying about the formative years now.
We all walked into our parents accidentally, having sex, right? They're just gonna walk in to Lyra accidentally killing gnomes. And you're just gonna be like, oh, look, mommy was just wrestling with these gnomes, you see? I wasn't actually breaking their necks one by one and enslaving them. I was just wrestling with them, okay?
Wait, is walking in on people killing other people not just a normal part of people's childhood?
Yeah, that actually is much more normal for me than walking in on my parent. I don't remember anything like that. I do remember the occasional assassination.
Arcturus's parents never had sex. He just kind of coalesced into one being off of the shit that was on the floor.
He just butted.
Yeah, you
Like
butted.
like a spirit that just manifests from all of the really negative energy in a horrible, horrible place.
It just like fucking congealed off of all of the boring.
Yeah.
He snelled his
what?
way out.
You know what angers me most about that?
It's true?
No, it's precisely how Lyra has implied elves procreate. They just bud
Oh, yeah!
themselves off. That's
Well-
what really pissed me off there. And I'm gonna remember that.
I mean, there were
Fun.
times when I would walk past the room and there would be really furious twinkling sounds, but that could have been anything. Just,
Also, my mom was a whore, and I thought that was just normal too.
You too? Oh, wait.
Yeah.
No, I'm a...
Tinkling.
No, literally a whore. Literally.
I'm not sure if I really want to know the answer to this question, but I feel compelled to ask anyway. Tinkling bell dingling or tinkling water flowing in its thin stream?
no, like
Like a bell.
shiny, magical, graceful, lovely elf sounds.
Is that what elves sound like when they're
Tinkling.
procreating? Ting,
They call it
ting.
tinkling.
Maybe.
That's what the act is called. The act is called tinkling. I don't know why I made this hand gesture, but that's what happened.
All the other races pork, but elves tinkle on each other.
When elves takes a shit, it just sounds like flutter from a butterfly.
See, when orcs have sex, they just fuck. Elves tinkle.
Why is everything else gotta be so fucking graceful? It's almost like you guys are like, I don't even know.
It's just the way it is, really.
What?
You like belch all the time. That's not very graceful. What's your excuse?
I'm special. Is the word they used. So,
True. You are very special, Lyra, and you never ever let go of that in your little heart of hearts.
okay.
You are a most special elf. Honestly, it's been since I first was inflicted, or rather, you were inflicted on me. I've had to struggle with maintaining my usual level of contempt for your kind, and I've been wrestling with why. But I think it's finally resonated with me.
Mm-hmm.
I want to dox my mom. I'll just tell you where she is. I mean,
He wants to do this with elves.
No.
Frustration.
Thank-
Lyra is the second
want to
best
tingle.
pilot elf.
This or this?
is the first kind of elf a dead elf? Is that where you were going with that joke?
That was, that's kind of what I inferred. Yeah.
Lyra's like dead inside, so she's halfway there.
I suppose.
I want you to know, Lyra, that if I should, at some point in my various machinations, come across some nefarious means of purging your blighted, arrogant race from the world of Voth, from the shore of every continent on the planet, I will spare you. as
Can we
their
watch me not
lasting
follow
legacy.
directions?
Thank you.
Yeah, let's like open presents for our
Oh
birthdays
yes, right.
again.
Let's not follow the directions. It says please do not cut. I know it's backwards.
Because I just said, please do not cat.
Just refrain from catting it, and we'll progress.
Is that a yes?
Am I
You're
the only
wondering-
one who doesn't have packages again?
No,
I-
Okay, good.
Anybody
At
have
least
questions?
we can all stare at you awkwardly and wait on you to do all these things. In the meantime, those of you who are wondering, yes, I do have things on the way. I understand. They may well arrive before this month is out.
maybe.
Carry on.
Thank you. So I had a problem with my PO box. I always have to go, for some reason, my PO box portal always opens up like several miles past where I'm supposed to be, so I literally have to leave the caravan and go to the PO box. And as I was heading to the PO box, I was informed that another PO box portal had opened with packages while I was going to this PO box. So now I have to go to that one.
Magog's
Living
fucking
on
with
the
you.
is difficult. Magog's fucking with me, is what I'm saying.
He's fucking with
So
you.
there's some packages that I missed that I now have to go to the PO box to go get. I apologize.
It's not your fault,
Or
it's
whatever.
Magog's. It is inescapably Magog's. Place blame where it is due. On Magog.
Cuddy. I placed due on freaking magic. Magic is what got me here. I blame magic.
Okay, you can blame Alistaria too. And maybe Lyra a bit.
Fuck
They're all
you.
slightly magical to some
Fuck
degree.
you, Slappy.
No.
I didn't do anything.
Barely magical. Jester's more magical than Lyra.
Well, okay.
And you twinkle when you shit.
What?
I assume that's
wait.
exceptionally kinky.
Oh wait, does it only count for sex? You don't make other weird noises when you do like bodily functions?
I don't know how to answer that. I am not
I don't know why you asked it.
sure.
Fuck.
Curiosity, okay?
It's paper. Wait, there's something in the paper. Awesome. It's a box.
And you didn't cat it at all. Well done.
Just gonna muscle that one open. It's good bubble wrap.
Ooh. Not the really, really sad, oppressive kind.
It's not fascist bubble wrap.
It's weirdly relaxing. I have to give them that.
Ooh. So this is like a headpiece.
Ooh.
I can't wear it right now. I guess I could. Hang on.
That's
Maybe.
very classy headpiece. I'll give them that. Certainly I can't fault your patron's taste.
I'm trying to classy up my
I mean, I can fault yours, and I will, here soon, without a doubt. But,
and not set my hair on fire. That'd be great too.
oh, I don't think you have that urinary problem.
That ain't magic. I like it.
That's
That's right.
wonderful.
You're about to sell me some wares, and one of them might be enchanted with a demon.
Maybe.
Most assuredly enchanted with the demon. What? I didn't want it. Oh shit! More stuff to wear. And that is paper, and that is a note. I'm looking for a note.
Well, while they look for the note, if anyone in the chat wants to take credit for the for Liza's dapper hat.
I believe this is Octane Junkie. The real name is on this, and I don't want to say it, but
Okay, yes.
I believe
Right,
it is
yes.
Octane Junkie.
If the person using a name they're intent to have thrown out there wants to
It's a legal name, so I don't want to throw it out there. Yeah.
in the chat, yes, I'm not going to bully you to that. I mean, I'm here to piss you off, not them. Hypothetically, I want their support, even though if it's a very lovely piece there. It's what is it?
It's a bracer.
Oh, I see. Yes, should have seen that
Yes.
sooner.
It's real
That's
leather,
cool.
and it's really, really high quality. So
Nice.
this looks beautiful. Look, there's little like emeralds in the eye sockets too.
Ooh.
Okay,
How
that
cool
is.
is
That's
that?
really cool.
I have to admit, that's rather nice.
And the other is this, same thing. It's a
I think
matching
Magog would like that a lot too.
Yes,
I'm
be sure to
gonna-
rub that in his face later on.
it's like dueling armor.
Nice
Oh heck yeah!
asymmetrical
with the
leather
hard one,
armor set.
I'm excited and I'm gonna put it on. Sorry. In a sec. Let me just. Okay, I'll put it on after. I'm gonna open the other package real quick.
No, just to
keeping this
warn
on,
you
I'm
all, our overlord is apparently watching. So
Oh, go back
now's the time to
now.
tell him it's all his fault that you packages were shifting
Look what I
back.
got!
Show him the green eyes.
Green eyes. So cool.
That's really cool.
Really, really fucking cool.
Admittedly.
Her bracelet
Alright.
is better than yours.
Kind of heavy. This one's kind of heavy. It's dueling bracers. Whose is better? It smells like leather in here right now. Just so you know, it doesn't smell like cheap chemicals. It smells like cowhide.
I think that Earthrealm people sell candles that smell like that. Like Sexy Man in Leather. I think that's one of the candle names or something.
I'd
Just
buy
realized I
that.
forgot to keep records of this show. How lazy of me.
All right.
Men who smell really nice though, like warm scents. Pretty good, actually.
I would like. I heard they have candles that smell like food.
Ooh.
I like people who smell like murder and eggplant.
They have like.
What is your type?
They have like baked goods candles. I don't know.
Murderous eggplant farmers?
You know what that means, Pfizer? It means if you just rub in some eggplant, you're her dream woman.
But you have to kill somebody first, though.
This is something that requires assembly. You might want to continue while I figure out what this is. And this is from Brian Yoder, I believe. Yes, I'm gonna figure out what it is in a moment. What the heck?
Mr. Yoder does have considerable taste. I'm sure it's going to be fantastic. I have been made
Yes.
aware of some things that are being sent my way. I'm really looking forward to introducing each of you to personally.
I need to wear my crown he gave me.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't. That worries me too.
But you
Where
can't
the
really
fuck-
see it in this way.
That's a pretty crown.
It is a really pretty crown. Mr. Yoder gave it to me.
Mr. Octane gave me my, and these are like pearls too. So this is the most pearls I've ever owned. I love fucking pearls. All right, I'm gonna figure out what this is because while it comes with screws, it does not come with directions. I'll be putting this together man style, I guess.
Although it is kind of giving me a headache tonight, so I will take it off tonight.
Hell,
I'm tired for it. I appreciate
y'all
the gift.
continue. I'm not kidding. This is gonna take me a bit.
All right.
Just,
there really
I
no-
guess, keep inserting slot A into tab B and get the instructions right. We'll notice if you start shoving anything up your nose, so I'm pretty sure we can stop you before anything gets critical.
All right. Well, you want to like read super chats or something?
Yeah, it's
Wait,
about
wait.
that time. We can go ahead and jump into that. Right, let's get right into that, shall we? Martin Johansson has paid 5 seconds to say, any alien conspiracy theories in Morskar? I don't know if you're familiar with it. Personally, I learned something on Monday that apparently we have some ancient undead, very rarely seen, the Gagools Magog was talking
Yes.
about. That's pretty alien to me. I have to admit,
Extraterrestrial.
they might be extraterrestrial. Look, you said they're powerful and dead. They don't know who created them. For all we know, they're created by aliens. I'm not saying it's aliens. Any case, I just can't take them seriously when they're called Gagools. Again, sounds like a gimp that specializes in
Gagools are
oral
terrible.
service.
What do you mean? You should definitely take Gagools seriously.
You should.
I can't
Yeah.
look. I'm gonna find some other moniker for them to use whenever I'm in danger of being visited by one, or might have to defend myself in some way. Which, well, I shouldn't leave Sophos very often for probably this reason, among others.
Right, I wonder if this gift makes me feel dumb. I can't figure out where the fucking directions went.
$1 said, Lyra is a female Hannibal Lecter. Thank you. That's sweet. Thank
It's not cannibalism if they're a different species.
you. Unfortunately, that's true.
These
So-
are livers, what? Their livers or their kidneys?
Exactly.
Like kidney.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
kidney.
she's never eaten any other elves except for their tinkles.
I hate that. I really do. Is this... I don't know what this is, but thank you.
Thank you for the lovely gift. You gave me a thing.
It is.
It was a thing in a completely blank brown
Could
box.
it perhaps be an armor mount? Something to display an armor piece on?
I actually think it's a sword mount.
Ooh.
That is
There we
my
go.
best guess, is that this is for holding a sword, but I just cannot figure out for the life of me how it goes together.
Well, Brian Yoda should turn up in the chat. I'm pretty sure the core work could use some.
I require assistance.
Meanwhile, we'll move on. I don't think we have that many alien conspiracies, unless of course you count demons. I mean, they're extra planar, sort of aliens, I guess. And there's not really conspiracy around them. They just suck and just some of the worst creatures known.
mean.
Aside of course, ourselves. Chef James has given
Your projection.
15 signals to say, an all boobs side quest. Ladies, each hit the Astoris.
Because you were fat.
Dummy thick.
You have boobs.
Taurus.
It has boobs. And bigger...
Let's do this
bigger
in
than
turn.
Okay.
Let's start with you, Pfizer.
Okay. I'm pretty sure if you were here, you wouldn't be able to figure this out either.
Ow. Hello, Stereo.
Octorus, how does it feel to be the biggest boob out of all of us?
Mm-hmm.
As a whole, pretty cool. In context. And finally, Lyra.
I was gonna say the boob thing. Now I'm sad. I
Two boobs think alike, okay?
well,
Great boobs think alike. How did you miss that?
I well,
She's her.
okay. Your hat is really cool, but on you, it looks. You make it look bad because you're bad. So
He's refining.
it's not cool anymore. You made it. You made it. You made it not cool by being you and the proximity. I feel. I pity your hat.
I figured it out.
I'm just gonna get drunk now. Okay.
You see,
Your
that hurts me,
fashion.
but in such a very strange way, because I just want to correct you so badly. The worst thing about your hat, sir, is that it's on you.
Yes. As
I-
long as you're hurting, I'm happy. I'll take it.
Also, if I may refine it, the worst thing. Yeah, no, his was better. It's fine. That's the refined version. I lost a screw. I'm having a bad time. I don't like building things. This is why I have
Ew.
people for this shit.
Typical whammon.
We'll move on. Niuska25 has paid 5 signals to say, War Goddess's war paint is on point tonight. Get it, girl? See me, senpai. Also attack anyone who displeases you.
Oh.
Okay. You gonna activate me?
Well, yes.
Okay. Wait.
And
Which are you 100% sure you're not a redhead? I'm fairly sure you don't have a soul.
I'm at least halfway for sure. I'm at least up to here, for sure.
All right.
That's most of the way, actually.
yeah.
Most of the way for sure that those aren't actually red roots. Touch up the illusion magic. You're losing your touch.
Look, I get it done once a month. Okay? Sometimes it takes a moment to get my potion shipped out. Okay?
Alrighty.
Is she born with
Anyway.
it? Maybe it's Maybelline.
Is she born with it, or maybe it's mana?
It's mana. The next
mana.
is from Killing Joke. Our own jester has paid 5 signals. Health for Ark. The Goblin King demands it.
Oh shit! We're actually gonna have a fight tonight.
That's actually... Okay, this feels like something's... Never mind, I'm just going to go ahead and not look the gift jester in the mouth and roll with it.
I wouldn't look the gift jester in the mouth if you paid me.
I want to do it again, but it's all part of the physical. In any case, moving on. Ghost of Recon has paid 10 signals to say, HP for my homie Pfizer! Glad about doing that. So, let me just keep a record of these health potions for your benefit. Someone should remember them.
How much was mine?
That was 10, so you're going to be pretty hard to kill for the duration.
No.
And
Oh,
here
we
we
got
go
another-
again. Rhino, or Wino, has paid 15 signals to say, hey, it's ladies' night time for you bitches to attack men or Arcturus.
I like that a lot. That's very good.
Aw, it was ordering attacks, and it was an attack in and of itself.
We're recognizing the gender known as Arcturus, okay? We're very inclusive tonight.
His name? Oh, no. Go ahead and activate us.
There, that could be my attack.
No. I got this. Activate us. Oh, Q. Go ahead, witch.
Oh, right, that was the attack.
Oh, okay. Hey, Arcturus. How does it feel knowing that your name is also now a neo pronoun?
Damn.
I really don't know how to feel, but there's something of an oily taste to it. Can't put my finger on it, nor do I think I really want.
Like spoiled mead, that oily crap it leaves in the top of your mouth. What? When you want to get drunk and you're desperate.
Yeah.
P.S. It doesn't get you drunk, it just makes you throw up.
Ew.
If I'm ever that desperate, I just go straight for
I just want to show off my gauntlets again.
lethal
For no reason.
poison. Yeah, it's a nice, very nice bracer.
These are so cool!
Lyra, oh no.
I
am weirdly dreading this.
I just make everyone feel so uncomfortable through osmosis that it hurts them as much or more than it hurts me. When we get to the Earth Realm to conquer it, I think that you are the one gender that everyone can agree should be oppressed and excluded. So.
Now, conversely, in this context, while that should have stung, I just feel disturbed by the fact that I'm kind of happy for you. That was pretty solid.
Oh, thank you.
Please don't mention it. I'm going ahead and use the last of my health potions, try to spare myself any balls quite yet. We'll move on. Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint. Means destruction has paid 5 Cygnus. Lyra, finish off Ark with your white lightning, my scaly sister from another mister.
What?
Scaly.
Really?
I'm not a scaly. I'm going to find you and hurt you for that slander.
Why is it scaly, Lara?
Look, I suppose he's making some sort of knock on your skin. Maybe you need more facials.
You need more
Skin's
moisturizer?
getting a bit
Sure.
flaky.
Let's go with that. And what is white lightning? Is that an attack on my complexion as well?
People don't like your skin too texture tonight.
The number of good insults I had tonight was 0 at the start, so we're getting worse as we go.
Nothing beats homunculus, okay? What was it? Homunculus hamsters?
Hamster homunculi. Your eyebrows make me vaguely queasy.
Damn. If he was a beauty guru from the Earth realm, sister.
I'm
I can work with
completely out. No.
No, I should save it. But we're taking the damage, so we can move forward. Zach Osborne has paid 4 Cygnus health for Ark. Support from someone who somewhat less likely to be setting me up for a knife in the kidneys. Appreciated, much appreciated, Zach Osborne. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and use that right now. And update the records, as I do that sort of thing. Moving on, $50 has paid 2 Cygnus a bottle of MGTOW for Ark.
What?
Bottle of MGTO for Ark. I think that's...
Is that what's making the frogs gay in the Earth realm?
I
think
don't
so, yeah.
know. Well, look, I'm going to assume that's a health potion. And if it was a poison, it would have been attack, and they've told someone else to use it, or me to use it on one of you, which... MG Tau is a poison sex targeted.
Is it like...
Would work. I may be inspired, but we don't need to dwell on that. I think, if I'm not mistaken, yes, we are caught up at that point. Alisteria are their Streamlabs.
Why, yes, Toras, aka
please.
Slappy.
Please don't.
I don't want to scream. I don't feel like it. Too tired. All right, so
I can't remember those.
I try to get a little bit more high energy though, while reading the actual super chats.
They just
All
hammer
right. Zach Osborne donated 50 Cygnus to say thank you everyone for your condolences today. We buried my little daughters surrounded by my loved ones. Ark, would you kindly do me the honor of honoring her? In parentheses, sorry Thorn, Bor, and Weeb, love you. Well, we hope to bring you happiness in this hard times.
Yeah.
No hard feelings. Activate whenever you want, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right.
That's okay.
You know, I should be courteous. Best to let them finish the Streamlabs. Suffice to say, again, sincere condolences, Zach Osborne.
Mm-hmm.
So sorry to hear.
The Infidel donated 45 Cygnus to say 5 Cygna health for everyone. Arcturus attacked the females for the patriarchy.
How much was that?
45.
45. So it's an
Is
attack
there
on each of you, and the remainder is what?
5 Cygna health for everyone. And Arcturus attacked the female. So 5 Cygna health. So I guess that means, let's see, you got 5, 10, 20. Sorry. 5, 10, 15, 20. So you got 20, I think, for everyone. And then you got 25, I think. No, sorry. 25 left for an attack for you to attack all of us. I'm really
That's
bad
it.
at math.
2 health
Or
attacks
actually, I'm
on
seriously bad at
3
math.
quote-unquote persons. Nice.
Math.
Well, I think I can get that out of the way.
Can I stick my dagger in here?
That's what. Never
I
mind.
want you to tell me how much this hurts. And be honest, it's for posterity.
Did you miss the that's what she said?
No, that's absolutely not where I was going with that because I
You were
am an
going-
adult.
Allegedly.
Yes.
Lyra, first off, I want to say that I do appreciate you. You've done much for my goodwill and general demeanor by giving me an elf I can look down on and look down on hard. Look down on you so hard, like pounding hard, looking down upon an elf. It's not something I get to do very often. I look down on you so very hard.
I'm
It
uncomfortable.
enriches me.
I need to scrub myself.
I'm just gonna sit here and do this. That's all I gotta say about that.
More alcohol.
Me too. Cheers. That sucked.
Alistair, what can I say about you that has been said by countless sailors, cobblers, page boys,
Stable hands.
uncles?
You're not gonna say anything.
Oh, I know. You could suck harder.
Wait, so they don't say that?
That was pretty good.
Oh, they do say that.
That
Oops.
was- yeah, it's
All right,
pretty good.
use my health then. Fuck you, Slappy.
Fair enough.
It's almost
Let's
like he's
see.
here. Fans the odor.
Well,
I will not do
at least
fart
that
noises in
odor.
the camera. I'm a little bit more eloquent than that.
So that's 3. Nullify. You've got 2 left. Very good. And finally, Liza.
Yes.
Liza Ikram. I've been saving this one. I'm so glad I didn't forget before we got to this point. I really like your makeup. You have this nice little target. You have a hot date tonight?
That was the weakest of them.
Oh, I assume that you wanted to give them a target. Just going.
Yeah, no,
On the-
we
You
understand.
want to take it on the
joke.
nose, I imagine.
That.
I'm sure everything that ends with Octorus always ends with a huge disappointment.
And this general face.
Okay, well, that.
It is.
wraps
You
it up.
should have led with that one and ended on the stronger notes. That one was kind of weak.
I don't like being predictable. Right, moving on.
All right. The engaged few donated 30 Cygnus to say, here's 10 worth of health for Octorus and 20 for him to attack anyone he chooses. Bros before hoes.
Shame.
And
Bunch of fucking sexists in the chat tonight. Shit.
yeah, anyone who donates against us is hating on women.
Yes.
They don't like Taco Wednesday.
So, what? There was another attack of how much?
So $10 worth of health and $20 worth of attack for anyone he chooses. Bros before hoes.
Thank you for your kind support on this point. I guess I know exactly what I'm doing. First off, Pfizer.
What?
You know what I really appreciate about you?
I don't care.
How very, very forgetful you are. So, if you could just die now for forgetting to take any of that health, that would be very amusing.
Okay.
Is it? Am I allowed to interrupt and?
Nope.
Nope. Oh shit.
Right, well, let's see. Oh yes, Lyra.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to upgrading you, at least briefly, into the best kind of elf. For the exact same reason.
I'm coming home, Prior Eggplant Sons. Ugh.
That you killed? That you fucking ate?
No.
And unfortunately, that leaves me with you, but I'm not complaining too much. Could definitely be worse.
Look, a lot of these are for you, Slappy. Don't you fucking bitch, okay?
Oh, indeed. Believe me, I'm looking on the bright side.
Hey, fuck you. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. Okay. So, Dan S donated 1 Cigna to say, since there's no Poe, the show should have a cheap impression of if plus help for the arc. I think I mean impression of it. That's what he meant to put.
Wait, what?
Says okay, so he donated 1 Cigna to say, since there's no Poe, this show should have a cheap impression of it plus health for arc. So it's 1 Cigna though. So
Okay, that's 1 health for me and a request for someone to imitate Poe, although strictly speaking, I would never dare to usurp your place as our foremost Poe impersonator. I'm still not entirely sure, you just don't have him crammed up in there somewhere.
okay. Arc, go fuck yourself.
See?
How
Dead
about
on. Dead on in every way. In fact, I think might be a bit more refined than the individual deserves, but so be it. By the way, Zach Osborne, that was a super attack. It will be applied. But, we had some Streamlabs to finish first. I'm just biding my time.
Alright. So, $1 donated 15 Cignas to say, Arc, take down the lot lizards.
Oh, what?
Lot lizards. I assume that means us because it's a $15 Cigna attack.
$15 Cigna attack. And welcome back. You have a nice nap.
I woke up and they were all looking at me. I think they were gonna eat me.
I think they're jealous of their new roommate.
Oh, no. They all get along very well. There's no favorites in this home.
You're gonna see one of them dead one day. Got shanked.
Maybe. I hope not.
Alright.
Well, let me get the attacks out of the way. Oh. I've also taken the liberty to bring back full health. Drawing 3 potions, since I'm not sure you remember otherwise. Well, let's see. I suppose I should... Pfizer?
For me, fucker?
I'm sorry, what? Are you
Did you
so
use
angry
your-
about realizing that you have a target painted on your face for dates or...
You just used that joke.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to figure out why they're still cross. Thought we've gotten over it by now. I think it might have hit a nerve.
It's not funnier the second time, dumbass.
You
No.
just call us all fucking retarded and then
Yeah.
count.
Oh, not all of you. Just, well, you and Lyra primarily. You know what? I'll just take damage from them.
My parents said I was the other kind of special.
No, short bus.
Oh.
Alright.
Just adorable. Are we caught up on Streamlabs yet?
No, we have one more. Zach Osborne donated 2 Cignas to say, now you just wait a minute. I donated 50 Cignas and I expected a slaughter. Hell for Arc this donation. Hey, I expect a damn super attack. That was 50 Cignas, asshole.
I guess he wants it now.
Well then, I shall deliver. If you could all... You know what? I'm feeling nostalgic.
Behold the humble compass, good for drawing arcs, circles, and gouging out your goddamned eyes.
Time to pen you with one of my favorite poems of all times. You cumber wolves, you gadabouts, you lily-livered, lazy louts. You scallywags, you cads, you loons, you splifficated shabbaroons, you spatherdabs, you rattlecaps, you misbegotten ginger snaps. You knuckle-dragging reason dead, chicken-hearted chuckleheads.
You popinjays, you blatherskites, you scarborough zounderkites, you mumble crusts, you fussock pies. I know you are, but what am I?
Yeah, bye.
I died of boredom. Bye-bye.
That was gonna be my joke. Don't let her talk before me anymore.
Oh. So, despite appearances, I am not actually dead. Might have gone a bit carried away with the runes there. But someone seemed to at least appreciated the poems. So maybe I can just artificially do this. It's... Everything's going fine. This is entirely the plan. I just wanted to surprise everyone. Yes. There we go. Let's see. I suppose I should do what anyone else does when they're ambushed with a super attack. Really, after the way Monday went, I wasn't expecting this at all. Catch up on the chat. Ah, that was funny. Glad I could have entertained Zach Osborne. I guess some of you haven't really heard that poem before. Glad to indulge. You know, I used to do a bit of singing now and again in choir. I wasn't never really went professional, but I got the occasional compliment. I did a few shanties, but I wasn't about to be taken aboard as cabin boy. I mean, I know what they do to those poor bastards. But so many stories. Horrifying. The brine is a terrible, terrible place. Composed of terrible, terrible. But if any of you have been watching any of these shows, you know that. We have a native. Let's see, greetings, K. Shull, everyone in theory. Are we missing anyone else? No, I think I've got all the important messages here. Really, by the time this is done and they've returned, which is about any second now, I'll go ahead and give them full health again. I'm just so magnanimous that way. I'll, of course, be taking it away from the reserved health. Welcome back.
Wow.
You acted to kill yourself while we were gone?
No, I just brought the tombstone to avoid showing what would otherwise be your speaking corpses.
I think he
Right.
accidentally killed
Just for the record, Al, you've got 1 health potion left. Lyra, you have 3. And Pfizer have 13. I'm sitting at 20 presently. Thank you all for your kind support.
Yeah, from here on out, if I get damaged, just heal me.
Right, and curiously, that took so long that we need to catch up to the super chats again. Well, I guess I shouldn't complain.
It's an endless running catch-up. It's one of those shows again.
Hey, that's fine, that's fine. We've got a lovely second
We're not
hour planned.
We're not complaining.
Make us catch it
Yeah,
more,
not really.
please.
Observation.
Pretty foolish. Marson Jansen's paid 5 cents to say, Alastaria's new nickname should be Ditto. She has imitated Poe and Jester. Who will she morph into next?
A respectable person. No, definitely not.
They didn't
I
say what
hate
us
no. Look at me. Aren't I quirky?
but
No.
I'm going to magnanimously assume that was hell for you, since they were clearly impressed
Thank
with your
you.
impersonation.
That was 5 health.
That was indeed, or at least we're going to assume that was the intent. If they want to correct that later, I'm sure there'll be time. And the killing joke has paid 25 signas to say, Ark! No, it's alright. Let's try to do an impression of him. How can I do that?
Scream.
Have at the bib patrol, and I don't smell anymore! Or any less.
You
No,
just
that was
sounded
terrible.
like a really gay villain.
I can't impersonate him. He is impossible for me to impersonate. Maybe if I just, shoved a pipe cleaning brush down my throat for an hour or two, I could get there, but I'm really not that dedicated to theater. Any case, that's an attack on each of you again. Oh no.
This is getting old. just give a general attack. Just get it over with.
You know, if I were a sailor, I'd feel much more at home right now. Can you guess why?
Because we're all whores and you're boring?
It's the smell of the sea. Just like walking along the dock.
Oh, he's making a smelly vagina joke. That's really not very class. That's very jester-like of you.
Oh,
Hey.
come on. That's
bathed
unfair.
semi-recently.
That is extremely unfair.
I
No, it's
think.
not. Well, you don't expect to take a shot, and we're not going to take shots back.
Oh no, I
Wait,
expect it.
so-
I'm just saying it's unfair. I fully expect the shot. Just strictly speaking, if it had been a jester, you know what? If I get the opportunity, I'll do a jester attack.
You
For
made
comparison
a
purposes.
joke. I rest my case.
In any case,
Thank
thank
you
you
kind
for
of-
your hypothetical support. The killing joke.
Do elves' vaginas smell bad too, or do they just smell like cotton candy?
They smell like magic
Tinkles.
and dignity
Also,
and cotton candy.
ladies, if it smells like a fish market, go see your nearest apothecary because something's wrong.
You wake up with ants crawling near it sometimes.
Oh,
I just appreciate that I've managed to lose enough of your trust that you don't have me do it. I technically have to.
hell no! I don't care if it's free. You'll never
I
see
am
me.
so glad to hear that. Garrick Mallet has paid 10 signas to say, Lyra, attack Ark.
Oh. This would be a lot more satisfying if I could think of good insults. Frick.
This is gonna hurt you a
Um,
lot more than me. I think.
Call him a fuck nugget and move on.
What were the words someone wiser than at least you once said? Shut up, whore.
Bravo.
Just trying to simulate the normal Wednesday feeling. I'm intoxicated.
I am helping. I think.
I like to use my health. Thank you very much.
Very well, very well. Damage taken and then immediately undone by my own potions, but I have to say, I suppose you are learning. If you can't come up with any good of your own, just steal from whoever's not looking. Next up, the killing joke has paid 6 signas to say, 2 health for each of the broads to make the pain linger. Being stuck with Ark is the best torture I can think of.
I mean, I'm only obligated to take damage from his insults. Really, we're just fucking bored.
I mean, you're poor, but
I said bored, you rich dumb cunt.
oh, sorry. I must misheard you in your
I
poorness.
also not. I have a lot of liquidatable assets. Go fuck yourself.
I'm bored, but I also have a lot of scrubbing to do later. So.
Your mouth, because
Your tortures
I mean-
of Senior Eggplant III are truly
heinous.
refined. Don't know what he did to cross you.
Mm.
So be it. Next up,
holding-
Morrison Johansson has paid 5 signas to say, fire the pigs to Arcturus, Lyra! One big honk!
Oh.
Piggy attack! Piggy
Charge up the particle gun.
Oh God!
Just makes me
Horrible,
want to
isn't
belch
it?
for some reason, but certainly.
I already wasted mine, or I would. Wait. Nope, tank's empty.
That felt good. I'm happy now.
Well, noted. Moving on. Salty has
How-
paid 5 signals say, Lyra, attack the witch for that mean impression. So,
Oh.
once again, you at the witch's throat, Lyra.
Well, Alistaria, I must say, I'm on your side. I don't think you are a redhead, because redheads are really, really hot.
Ooh.
So
Ew.
Ooh.
there you go.
I'm going to...
Yeah, guys, this beer sucks. I have no ammo. It's like none at all. Holy crap. Awful. 0 of 10.
You're expecting to draw power from spear or insults.
Yes. No, for burping.
Oh. Must be quite flat.
Yeah.
Your discomfort entertains me. Finally, the killing joke has paid another to Signa say, Ark, you left out the genital lots! Health for the elf!
I'll take it. And yeah, I will top off my health. Just to spite eyebrows here.
That's you. It's her
No,
version of.
I figured.
War crime against all
Nope, not
By
me.
the end
humanoid sentient beings' eyebrows. Yes.
We're all gonna have a name for him. I just haven't come up with mine yet. I'm still like workshopping it. I'm thinking of going with shitbag, but I'm not sure yet.
Osteria. Oh, there's Streamlabs!
Yeah, Slappy. There's one. Zach Osborne donated 1 Signa to say, Thor, thank you for your condolences on Twitter. Seriously, we're grateful. You too, Ark. Thank you. We love you. Thanks, seriously. And my condolences to you, and I'm sure everyone who's watching.
I
Condolences.
don't know who this Thorn is, but you're welcome.
Yeah, but terribly important. In any case, we have a tradition to go through, something that I've been doing on every Wednesday side quest. It's time for the weekly pillory. So, you all get to guess what this sad sack did.
Oh.
Forced
Something-
starvation.
Something to do with chickens in Florida normally is very on this shit.
Somewhere there's a chicken involved, because that's usually how this shit goes.
I was gonna say it involves at least 15 gerbils, 3 toddlers, and 3 cups of yogurt.
I am definitely gonna wager something to do with the state of Florida. That's
Well-
just a safe bet. I'm not feeling risky tonight, sorry.
Let's take a look at it. A St. Petersburg man. That's
Hey! Well, I went.
You're all correct. It is Florida man. Florida man took a lot of steps in trying to get away with a home burglary on Tuesday, including using a two-way radio to communicate with a lookout who was in a car parked nearby. He also donned a blonde wig and a black hat in the hopes of disguising his identity, but the plan blew up when a neighbor recognized him and chased him away from the home. The incident occurred just at 1 p.m. Tuesday at home irrelevant. That's where Philip Trinkhaus, 38, used cutting tools to break through a chain link fence to get access to the front door of the home. No one was there at the time, so Trinkhaus, quote unquote, opened and stuck his head through the center window of the main door of the residence and attempted to unlock the front door from the inside, an arrest report states. A neighbor saw what was going on and recognized Trinkhaus, even though he was, quote unquote, wearing a disguise consisting of a black hat with fake long blonde curly hair. Apparently assuming that if it was a hot girl trying to break in the house, then no one would askance at it. Deputy read report. The neighbor chased Trinkhaus off. Deputies caught Trinkhaus about a block away. Deputies noted that he had in his possession the hat-hair disguise, along with large cutting shears, several screwdrivers, an expandable mirror, a headlamp, a torch, and a large battery-powered bolt cutter. Deputies reported.
Wow. He came prepared, kind of.
Except for, apparently, what was his lookout blind? Didn't really tip him off very well there, did they?
No.
No. Gotta love stupid criminals. Really stupid criminals. I have a little bit of news from the Earth realm that gave me a chuckle. Actually, y'all want to hear it?
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
I would say it's a little gay, but that's about 24 people too little. Anti-gay Hungarian politician has resigned after being caught by police fleeing a 25-man orgy through a window.
Oh, well.
It's always the ones that protest the most, isn't it?
There you go.
A member of the European Parliament representing Hungarian Prime Minister, name I can't fucking pronounce, party has resigned from his position in Brussels after he was caught with reports described as a 25-man orgy on Friday. Another name I can't pronounce, the person resigned on Sunday after he admitted to breaching Belgium's strict lockdown rules to attend a sex party. So it's not even that Hungary hates the gays. It's this, they went to a lockdown. Well, I would imagine that if you're trying not to spread a disease, being naked and oily with a bunch of men is probably not the way that you do that.
That was the actual cure, though. Just
right.
In weird. We all have to go to sex orgies.
Could you imagine this dude like climbing out the fucking window and the police come by and they're just like, oh, officer, it's been horrible. There's 24 men in here and they're all trying to.
Officer.
Wait, hold on. Was he was caught filming it? Was he was in the same room, not just from across the street?
No. He was caught trying to climb out the window.
Well, that's how you know there was no oil involved. He would have shot right out quite efficiently, I think.
Onto the street like a shit. It's great.
I'm pretty sure the officers weren't looking forward to making that arrest. They just said, "Lay down on the floor! Still, damn it, still!"
The newspaper quoted a local police source as saying, "We interrupted a gangbang."
I kind of did.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, I understand that in the Earth realm, they've caught a lot of their politicians advocating loudly for lockdowns and then not eating it themselves by attending parties, restaurants, and so on. But certainly this takes a load.
Rich people just do what they want.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Extraordinary. Does anyone else have anything they want to bring up, or else it's time for The Price is Wrong? No.
I tried fruitcake one time and it was not that great. So you're wrong with your fruitcake opinions.
Well, Rhino in the chat says, Lyra knows from experience. I have never shot out of a window oiled, so I don't know what you're talking about.
That sounds more like a jester move.
No. Given the difficulty you have keeping a straight face, you say that. I personally am... I'm not going to swear it's a tell, but I am going to retain my doubts. Meanwhile...
I just had the best mental image of the elf just like oiled up over her clothes and just like firing out a castle window. like just to a trebuchet, just autistic scream all the way down to the ground.
It's time for The Price is Wrong. I'm going to show an item. You're all going to guess what these people pay or are being expected to pay for it. The person closest to the price loses least. The person farthest away loses most and will take damage unless they can tell me who this is for, what really good purpose it serves. And if you all agree, I'll take the damage instead.
Do you not have the same utensils that Jester does to make that music pop up?
No, he doesn't have the music crystals.
Wow.
I don't have... Okay.
Do you really want to give...
may or may not have subverted a goblin. But that's not enough to do the whole musical bit. You'll see. Moving on. What would you pay for these lovely...
Are they slippers?
Are those sandals?
I believe you do put your feet in them.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you only put your feet in them.
Follow-up question. Why?
Comfort and fashion.
One of those could potentially be correct.
What if your feet are too small?
I'm gonna go with 50 Signas. It still
Nuts.
feels like too much.
50 Signas from Pfizer.
Wow.
I'm going with 20 Signas.
Well, yeah, yep, nope, that was going to be mine. So I'm going to say 19 Signas and 99 hundredths of Signas. Yes. Mm-hmm.
So that's 50 Signas, Pfizer 20, Alisteria, and 19.99999 repeating
I said 50.
for Lyra, the most.
Yeah.
I said 50.
Yes, Pfizer said 50. Right, well, in any case, let's find out, shall we? Cotties, fish, flip-flops, unisex slippers, flip-flop slide sandals, pool and beach shoes, men, women, and kids.
Did you say bitch shoes?
Cotties, fish,
Oh.
flip-flops, unisex slippers, flip-flop slide sandals, pool, beach bins, beach shoes, men, women, and kids.
I heard-
Bitches
wait.
need not apply.
I was about to say, what
Hey,
the
I
fuck?
win.
That's correct, Lyra, at 19.99999 repeating.
Mine.
I did it. This is the
And
first thing I've
Pfizer.
ever won.
I lose. I guess the person that this is for is the person that wants to be comfy, but also is a real big fan of fishing.
Are they a real big fan of fishing, or do they just really hate? Well, I suppose it doesn't matter in this case. So, the fisherman who wants to stress his deep abiding love, hatred of fish, wants to express his domination of fish at all times. Is that what you're saying?
It works both ways, really, if you think about it.
Okay. Lyra, Alisteria, do you think that's a good excuse for this thing existing?
I don't know.
I suppose so. I'm gonna say yes. I mean, those things are a statement piece, regardless. So
There's a fish in the pond for everyone. I think that's how that goes.
Well, that
Something
means that we don't quite have uniform response, so... You didn't hear that, but they did. That means you take the damage, Liza, but you've also got a ton of health, so I'll go ahead and top back off. As per your standing...
I'm not dying again.
Oh, I want to use my health then.
Alright. Honestly, I suppose it's nice that you're paying attention. People do pay for these things.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go do something for 2 minutes.
Like
So
put on
I'm
your
gonna say-
fish.
Slight fourth wall break, sorry. I wonder just how dull this is. Very. Very.
I'm glad it
Very
was for the sake of you and
My hand.
all of us. Yes. Mm-hmm.
true. Round 2. What would
Ew.
you pay
Oh.
for this?
Okay, for a second I was horrified and thought it was made of fondant, which is a whole new type of horror.
Look,
Here, eat a finger. Toe? Toe. That's a toe.
A gesture toe.
I believe it's at least meant to be a toe, and I will go ahead and let you know that this
Is
is
this a
soap.
suction cup? It's soap?
It's
You're
soap.
supposed to take it into the bath and rub it all over you.
No.
ew.
No.
I'm gonna
No,
go with-
no, no.
14 Signas and 99 copper. Why not? I haven't done a cent thing
Oh.
yet.
I'll do 2 Signas.
I'm gonna
Abby?
say 6 Signas.
Okay, 14.99, 2 and 6 Signas. Let's find out what was this hypothetically worth. Big
Oh
Toe
my
Soap Body Part Novelty Soap Shape Funny Weird Bizarre Soap Custom Scenting Color. $2.99.
5,000 sales?
Why? How?
They
At
come in different-
5,571. This, by the way, means that... Yes, I believe
Can I-
Alisteria has won this one.
Yeah. By 99 copper, she won.
Yeah.
Well then, the farthest from it was, well, once again, you.
Oh, well, I actually know exactly what this thing's use would be in our world.
Ugh.
It's very quick. So you give it to the jester, and whether he eats it thinking it's food or rubs it all over himself, he'll smell better in the end.
Yes, that gets my vote.
I concur. Alistair, do you think that's basically a prank gift, but for Jester, to trick him into using soap in some
Specifically.
context?
Yeah.
Specifically the jester.
Yeah.
I concur, and that means that I take the damage. Curse my ethical nature.
That's not even close to the worst thing I've seen on this show, by the way.
That's a lie. Ethics are for the weak.
I think our boss scarred us a lot more.
At least it's soap. It has a
Or,
use.
I suppose.
We have
Oh,
seen
then-
jester toes before, though. Those are pretty horrifying.
I will.
Give it to the jester. He eats it or he rubs it on himself. Either way, it's a win for us.
That is very true.
The honestly, we
hold
might
it.
consider finding some way to get it onto one of our. It's possible, though. I would like to note on these items, we are not saying they're all bad. We are saying that they're very, very strange, and your pricing, your value attribution system is baffling.
We're saying we wouldn't buy it.
I don't know.
Right.
Certainly,
We can't.
Buy
I
it
kind
for
of want to
someone-
get Jester the toe soap even now. I mean, it's tempting, but well, we'll go ahead and move on, shall we? What would you pay for this lovely pillow?
Ugh.
Ooh.
Eyes, they hurt.
Oh God! I thought I wasn't.
No.
Stop.
Oh no! Stop! Stop! Stop!
Uh,
10 Signas, please just stop moving the image.
Ugh. 5 Signas.
See,
I'm gonna say for like 15 Signas.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Something
this
you
is
see when
a
you're
prime
eating
example of an item that I would like to purchase just because of its torture applications.
I don't like
Uh,
it.
I mean, it was hurting you all from a considerable distance. That's a
Yeah.
feat.
Hurting is a
2
something.
Signas?
Oh.
And
kinda
that is
just-
Dope Creations. Psychedelic Optical Spin Illusion Pillow. 22 Signas. Truly, Lyra seems to have a knack for pricing these. They win again.
Wow. I just need to be this drunk all the time and I can actually function semi-suitably. Apparently. So.
This time, however, Alistaria has lost the most. So, Alistaria, what is that pillow truly good for?
It's good for whenever you and your buddies take some shit because you're bored one Wednesday afternoon after watching side quest, of course, and you start seeing some shit, but your friend trips out before you do, and you start waving that fucking pillow in front of his face, and he's like, ha, 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 ha! So, there you go.
Wow, I hate that. No vote for me.
I am gonna vote for it because that made me laugh.
Okay, that's however not uniform and not what I would have gone for. I might have said it's the sort of thing you keep around your house to make your drunk friends suffer or encourage their sobriety whenever they're visiting. So,
Why would you want to encourage people to be so
Yes. The
Oh, on
answer
that
to that
note-
is yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and top off my health. Because I still can.
I'm too drunk to count and I can't count sober. Do I have any more health?
Yes. Yes, you
Yes.
do.
Okay, I'd like a little bit more, please.
Very well, so be it. Moving on! What would you pay for this lovely pair of earrings?
I feel like we've seen these earrings before. Look, wait, they're actually really detailed though. Not
It's
gonna lie.
horrible.
It got like little blue veins. I'm gonna say
23 Signas, why do they have veins? Why did you point that out? Why did you have to highlight that?
because I
fact?
noticed it.
Fuck.
Would you say 20? Would you say Pfizer?
I said 23.
23? I'm gonna say 25.
I'm gonna say.
They do have veins. They
Hmm.
do. What the fuck?
You would expect these to appeal to you most. I mean, they're basically little gnome feetsies. I would have expected you to be breaking into this market by now.
But it's gone too far.
I'm gonna say 17 Signas.
17
But
Signas.
just because, yeah.
Well, let us find out, shall we? Beat earrings, weird funky earrings, unusual odd jewelry, body parts, faux taxidermy, anatomic curiosity, doll jewelry, contemporary fashion. $42.
2,000 people.
42 bucks!
You know, it's probably the loving detail on the veins. Yeah.
42 whole ass Signa. You're all insane. I don't want to go to their world.
Paying for detail, I suppose. And apparently 2,174 sales, at least from the shop. Presumably not just this one item.
The elf's face is like a logo sheer horror. It's great.
Why? No!
It was the best face.
It's almost 50 Signas.
Alexaria has won one, or rather lost least. Lyra has lost hardest. Lyra, that means you get to guess. What is this for? What? Who do you buy the severed doll feet for? The lovingly detailed.
42 fucking Signas. 40.
I mean,
You
there's
know,
a lot of detail. So
if you have to go to a social event and you know you have absolutely nothing of value to contribute verbally, you can wear those, but keep them mostly hidden in your hair. So if you have to talk to a stranger, as you're talking, they're standing there, kind of like nodding when you pause, trying to figure out, like, is that, what the hell? Are those? No. Oh my god, that's a toe! And then they don't remember any of the really idiotic things you said, and they have a good story for their friends.
Or they just walk away from you because they just realize you have fucking feet hanging from your ears, and then you inform them that you paid 42 fucking Signas for it.
I would have said that if you're dating a foot fetishist to make your sex life a little bit kinkier. Huh? You want to check out my ears tonight, BB?
I want to go. I want to leave.
Yeah, I'm inclined to default to give to someone who really wants to encourage social distancing. I saw someone wearing these. I'm going to keep my distance.
Mm-hmm.
I would
That's
too.
fair.
But we're supposed to be judging Lyra's response. Do you feel that her...
No, I'll vote for it. It's a warning to not talk to you. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good way to get your neighbors to no longer talk to you.
Yeah. It's a good way to avoid human interaction.
So be it. I will take the damage. Retake it. Undo it, because And we will go ahead and move on. Once again, we're being asked, what would you pay for a lovely pair of earrings?
Those don't look as bad.
Yeah.
No, I was feeling merciful when I was setting up for this, and I thought you could use a palate cleanser after the previous severed feet one. So
I actually kind of liked these.
Yeah. Yeah, compared to the last ones, they're kind of
Huge.
charming.
Yeah, they're cute.
I'm going to say 12 Signas.
I was going to say 10. So
I'm gonna say
I'm gonna
20 Signas.
okay, let's find out.
I like the bead part.
Mm-hmm.
Wood-tattooed hand earrings, weird earrings, quirky earrings, witchy jewelry, witch jewelry, hand jewelry, Halloween jewelry. $14.
No, really, what's
Gracious.
wrong with these? There's nothing wrong with them.
Yeah.
No, I didn't say these are all going to be horrible things that no one would want. I actually fully expect that the final item will be something that you're going to vastly overbid on. But that's
Ooh.
just a guess. That means that Lyra has been the... Well,
Would it be Lyra or would it be me? Because I said 12.
you're right. It is you, Alistaria, and who lost most but Pfizer. So, Pfizer, who do you think would really need these earrings?
Anybody that likes palmistry and wants to wear earrings, just wear, or just they're cute, just fucking wear them.
Yeah.
People who like earrings, they're pretty. I think they're nice. You know, like this is wide appeal. Maybe not the widest of appeal, but they're pretty.
Now, personally, I would get this for an enemy of mine when they're heading into a rural area with lots of superstitious peasants around. If I wanted to get them burned as a witch.
I could also see the
Well,
witch wear. Alistaria would probably wear these.
So I might see.
Maybe, but I prefer
another
like
pair
really
one day.
edgy jewelry though.
Yeah,
Also big diamonds too.
Yeah,
Edgy
never mind.
diamonds.
They're too
So-
peasant-y for her.
Was Pfizer's reason superior?
Yeah, they're just cute earrings.
Yeah, I suppose so. I think they're a very valid fashion accessory.
I'd wear them if I could wear earrings like that.
I'll have to tool the rules later because I think giving it to your enemy, get them burned as a witch in a rural location.
But
much.
then
That could work.
But then the witch could just burn them back. Put up her
Yeah.
protection.
Yeah, burning witches doesn't work so well in our world like it does in theirs.
Yeah, it
It
tends to be
doesn't work so well if they actually got a real witch. Real witches will, of course, not so blissfully be burnt. But if they've
They don't
done it wrong, people burn pretty well if you use enough tinder.
I was kind of operating under the assumption that it was a real witch.
No, I personally, I was referring to getting someone burnt who definitely wasn't. That's why it would work on them. Give them the earrings,
So
and mistaken
basically-
for witch, and then burned, and then I'm down one associate I won't miss. I have thought about this. Well, we'll just move on. What'd you pay for this lovely painting?
I love it.
Hmm.
I like it.
One fucking Cigna.
50 Cygnas, excuse me.
I'm going to say 32 Cygnus.
Snail flower tea.
I am confused.
I like his face.
32 signals. Right, okay, well, let's find out. And I'm going to pay attention to exactly how much bid on the high end. Weird
I will.
cat art print. Snail gifts. Housewarming gift. Weird art cat lover. Jiggly print. Art for animal lovers. Dorm room cat mom rescue. 17
Cat mom rescue.
Gracious.
Just the mom, granted. Like, there's no guys that have cats, apparently. Just men. No cat dads, just cat moms.
17 makes Alistaria with the bid of 32 the winner. Liza has no.
No, that was Lyra.
Lyra has lost. No.
Lyra
I
bid
win!
too.
Yeah, Lyra
think.
won. No.
Yay! No?
Alistair. Yes, I got
Five
these results.
donated one. Lyra said
Lyra
30.
wins.
I said 50.
Alistaria
Lyra
loses.
Alistaria lost.
Lyra wins.
And look, this is rather complicated math. 1, 30,
It's almost
50,
dead in the
that's
center.
Oh,
Might
I'm
have made it
very,
easy.
very
unnecessarily
drunk.
complicated. Very well. That means,
I would.
Liza, who do you
Yeah?
buy this for? What excuse
Wait.
is there for this?
No, it would be me that lost. I'm the furthest behind. So it'd be between Lyra and Pfizer.
Alistair, yes, Alistaria, very well. You,
So I was off by 16 signals. She was off by much more than that.
yes. I think I'm a bit out of. Very well, Alistaria. What excuses this thing?
It excuses it's because sometimes having a cat as a pet isn't enough as a conversation piece. So you need to be the weird aunt that has not only nothing but cats, but also the cat snail painting. So when the niece and nephew come over, they're like, Aunt Alisteria, what the fuck is that? You say, art.
I'm just gonna go and take the damage.
One time I forgot to clean up my tent before a noble went in it, and I had like a bunch of fucking ale kegs stacked on top of each other, and he asked me, what the fuck is that in the corner? And I told him art, and he believed me.
Mm-hmm.
Because,
Yeah, art.
you know, yeah. Some nobles are so inbred, they're basically stupid.
Now, this is a terrible idea for any sort of cursed, magically engineered pet because, well, they're not only going to knock everything off your shelves, but they're going to leave a thin layer of mucus behind in the effort.
Yeah.
In fact, they're going to leave a thin layer of mucus just about everywhere.
It's annoying enough to clean up their box.
And they're probably going to sleep on your face.
Oh.
I hear snail snot is supposed to be good for your skin.
The wrong type, a snail trail from a pussy. There you go.
Yeah.
That really wasn't bad at all.
Bro. Oh. There it is. There it was, folks. She keeps going
We're going to
Next.
we're going to go ahead and get to bed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Deep Sixer 1970 has paid 20 signals to say, War Goddess, take out Ark with your war cry for me. Thank you.
Oh God.
Okay. The witch has the right idea. All right,
well,
so
I guess it's about time I
obligatory
earned that
turn
money
down
that you're
your volume.
paying me to
You're
be
able.
here.
Ah! Try not to do it too hard. R.I.P. headphones. I killed him.
He's resting now. He's
right.
happier this way, truly.
Well,
He probably is, honestly.
we don't have any street labs, so
No? All right, great. We all get to sit here and pretend that we have something in common, aside from the fact we all have vaginas.
Mm-hmm.
How's it feel to have vagina, fellow female?
It's pretty neat, man. It's
Pretty neat, and once a month, it's really fucking inconvenient.
yeah.
Yeah, and once a month you want to do nothing but sleep and eat chocolate.
Really, because I just want to murder things. But, I mean, more than I usually do.
Yeah.
See, I don't like chocolate. I just want to sleep.
What's wrong with you? How can you not like chocolate?
I'm a sociopath or something, I guess.
Like, we're not committing gnome genocide, so sociopath sounds about.
Yeah.
Autistic, sociopathic, no genocide.
You're like,
She,
she's literally the worst of us. It's not even like a question.
she's just like that Earth Realm game called Cards Against Humanity, but just as a person. To see, you got hates chocolate, sociopathic, elfin, autist, that also kills for a
Likes long walks on
Wow.
the beach and screaming into a pillow. One of them has 6 nipples. Who the fuck? Well, together we do.
Yeah, we'd be
Oh yeah.
That's the number of nipples on screen right now, at least under clothing.
3 if you count Art, because I heard he has a 3rd nipple somewhere. I heard from a reliable source. Might have been Jester.
Jester's not a reliable source of anything. Oh, he's back. Shit. Someone said chocolate coffee sounds good. That sounds. I'd fuck with.
I would try it.
Nice and pleasant. Right, I suppose now we can move on with the rest of the Streamlabs. Deep Sixer 1970 then paid 5 signals to message retracted.
Fair enough. I concur.
Thank you, redacted.
Message retracted. 6th 1970. No idea why. Assuming you did it to yourself. If not, well, hope we can get to the bottom of it. Hopefully, it wasn't the overlords of your internet. Moving on. Zach Osborne has paid 2 seconds to say, "I'm a monster. I can't cry. I'm a monster."
No, you're not.
No. Believe me, we all know monsters. I mean, most of us are monsters. But
Yeah, we're pretty bad people, but like everybody deals with shit differently.
Yeah.
correct. And just because you can't cry doesn't mean you don't feel it. In fact, if you assume otherwise, you're setting yourselves up for a bad time. Just take time. You'll process it.
We all deal with pain with dad molestation jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, dark humor often helps people through all these things, but please don't take my advice for it. I'm not a certified doctor.
No, you're not.
We don't have doctors here.
Look, anyone who has the tools can basically get away with claiming, although effectiveness does vary.
Fine. We don't have certified doctors here.
Yeah, there's an academy, but they don't really hand out degrees. It's more
No.
of a individual patronage sort of thing. And even then,
Yeah. It's a bunch
It's
of rich
really-
kids that are pretending they know shit.
Look, here's another reason. It sucks to be a medical practitioner of the get in your guts and stitch things back together variety when you live in a world of necromancers and, of course, countless asshole mages who just have a spell for that. How do you compete with that? That's why it has to be a mere hobby for me, generally speaking. Moving on. The Dark Conservatarian has paid 2 seconds to say, turn the volume down on the disappointment music. Wah, wah, wah. Okay,
Wow.
I guess I'll just, hum it here on out. There were no Streamlabs, is that right?
Nope.
No Streamlabs.
Well then, we'll carry on with the next Price is Wrong. What would you pay for this lovely... I'm not entirely sure what it is beyond a bit repetitive.
Yeah.
It's Snail Trail again!
Aw.
So cute. Like, look at his face. He looks slightly pissed off to be a snail.
I'm gonna go with 3 Cigna.
1 Cigna.
I'm gonna go with 5 Cignas.
Very well. Let's see what it is.
The person that loses is not gonna be losing by much. Oh, hey!
Ooh.
Weird
Get on.
cat sticker, cool vinyl stickers, laptop snail sticker pack, water bottle, Yeti decal, kitten antique, illustrated animal
Kitten
decal,
antique.
cats.
Gracious.
$3, which means Pfizer has 1 Asteria lost. So who do you? Just get it for yourself, don't you?
I'm guessing that at least one person at the end of the show is gonna go buy a cat sticker.
Look, I have a PO box in the Earth realm, and if someone just happened to buy the sticker for me, I would appreciate it. So the reason why that exists is for people like me to buy it and potentially put it on my crystal.
I'm sure you can find it by going to Etsy.com and searching for weird cat sticker, cool vinyl stickers, laptop, snail sticker pack, water ball, Yeti decal, kitten, antique, illustrated animal decal, cats.
In one
Just
word.
like,
I have to say,
pissed off face. Like he looks like he doesn't.
I have to
me.
say the description in all one breath, or it's not correct.
Yeah.
Procure baubles. Procure baubles. Anyway, next. There we go. So,
Oh, I think I have some more health. I would also like to top out.
oh yeah, top me off too.
Do I have any? I am not friends with numbers.
Yes, as it happens, you all have health remaining.
Me eating. I don't know any myself.
Thanks a bunch, buddy. We're almost done. You really don't have to keep track of it.
It's in my nature.
I know. We know it's in your nature. You have this problem. It's called obsessive compulsive disorder. If you were in their world, you'd be getting help for it. But you live here, so we're stuck with you.
What would you pay for this?
Again?
$2.99. I win. Lyra wins.
6 Signas. Snail cat. I don't like snail cat.
3 Signas.
Her nail polish is nice.
Her
I like
finger,
the little sparkles.
her finger looked like flesh to me for a second there.
Oh.
Weird cat magnet, snail, animal magnets, fridge, vintage, kitchen gift, new home gifts, kitty lover, household decor, cool kitten rescue cats.
I love him so much.
$10.
Well,
$10.
I was wrong.
That means Pfizer wins, and yes, you were the wrongest. So,
Oh.
what justifies this third iteration of a snail cat, but
Well.
as a magnet for your refrigerator?
Well,
Serious P.O. box.
if there's somebody very not good in your area who's just a bad person, and they happen to have some kind of shrapnel embedded in themselves somewhere, if you were to take someone hostage and torture them because they were a very bad person, what would add more mayhem and confusion and zaniness than using a tiny cat snail magnet to pull the shrapnel out of their eyeballs? So that's my answer. I'm very drunk.
That's cool and most unusual. I'm gonna take the damage.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was about to say that was creative.
Thank you.
It was worryingly creative.
That was the first thing that came to mind, honestly. So
Too
That's,
bad. Clearly,
you didn't have
it
to
was
think about it
worthwhile. Here we go again with another wonderful
Snail.
work of art. What would you pay this masterpiece?
oh no.
what is this new school Sphinx cat bullshit?
Oh no. I don't like it.
Fever dream. 5 Signas.
15 Signas.
10 Signa. Crawled in 5 Signas.
Right, let's find out, shall we? Sphinx giraffe, pop surrealism, new contemporary lowbrow art, art weird, funky, colorful, street art, urban, art animal, giraffe cat.
Giraffe
What
cat.
the fuck?
35.
There's only one left.
That's right.
I don't want exists.
Need to act quickly. So, let's see. Pfizer was closest at 15. Alistair was farthest at 5.
Is there
Is that
smoke
correct?
coming out of the top of the giraffe's head? Yes, there is.
I don't think so. I think it's just a grey cloud. Look, it's art. You'll see what you want to see, and who could say you're wrong? Like declaring shapes in clouds. So, Alistair.
Okay. Why does Sphinx giraffe exist? You ever just, get really sick with a fever? You fall asleep. And then you see the weirdest fucking shit. And something comes across a great artiste mind to say, I need to document this shit because, whoa, bro, this is super fucking trippy. And they document it. And then it comes off as high art. Because art.
I'm gonna go with no because that's just the reason that it does exist, not that why I should own it.
Well, you know what? Cause art. It's my excuse.
Not good enough.
Yeah, this does seem a bit too personal for wide sale. This is the sort of thing, as an artist, you paint after you have been just really high on something. And you
Yes.
can't describe it with words, because how could you? I had this dream, but it was like a giraffe, but they were pink, and they had a giant cat head, and they may not have had smoke coming out of their antlers. And look, I'm just gonna paint it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Before I get that many words into describing any of my dreams ever, everybody runs away. So.
Well, I don't know about you, but this next piece of something is something that I've been told I need. What would you pay for a new heart?
Oh,
Independent.
I
it's
get
probably
it.
Tiny.
I weirdly like it. And I'm also gonna go with 40 Cygnus. I kind of like this.
I'm gonna go with 20 Cygnus.
I'm gonna go with 10 Cygnus.
There may or may not be a doppelganger of me in the real world that would unironically wear this.
Pardon, Faza, what was the price on your... What was your bid again?
40. 40.
40. Well then, let's find out, shall we? Biology, jewelry, anatomical, heart crystal, ball necklace, science, jewelry, mature, jewelry, goth, creepy, weird, bizarre oddities, apothecary cabinet. 23 bucks and 62 cents, I think it was.
It's on sale too.
Which means that Alistair is right with a bid of 20, and the lowest bid, Ira's of 10, makes you the greatest loser.
Ah.
So, who do you get this for? What is its great purpose? What do your elf eyes see?
Well, you know, my elf eyes see the most ethical and kind way to not waste the hearts of all the deceased gnomes that are just deceased because they were worthless pieces of garbage who didn't do their jobs and make my wine. It's a way to make a beautiful, poignant, unique-ish piece of art that will make you stand out in a crowd, and also it's ethically sourced because they're gnomes. Who cares whether they have their organs or not?
They're
As God
gnomes
will
and they
happily
don't-
tell you, they're a cursed race and no one likes them anyway.
Right.
Although they do have pretty, I seem to recall the union leaders were fairly approachable. But I haven't heard from the latest. Oh, you thought them, haven't you?
I don't
Used
know
to
what
be
you're
separate.
talking about.
Fine. Didn't pay them yet, so it's not a problem. Right, very good. Do you agree that was a good reason for it to exist? Basically, recycling art that Lyra would probably produce personally.
It's very green of her, really.
Yes.
We're just greenwashing gnome genocide tonight. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, you're using environmental concerns to justify Lyra's horrible crimes against gnome kind, but no one really cares about that anyway, so fine.
Colleagues,
So
they break too fast. Anyway,
be it. But if Greta Thunberg was here, he would
they're like
ask,
less dangerous boars.
Yeah, that would be a really big
dare
necklace.
you?
She's 18 now. You can't be mad.
Oh, if they want to be mad, they'll find a way. What would
I
you
know.
pay for this lovely pendant?
Huh. He has personality.
I'm gonna go with my previous guess of 40. What is it?
Go with 25.
Well, I'm gonna say 25.
You HR Geiger.
I'm gonna say 35 Cygnus. That's a
Adorable,
lot of detail.
adorable Geiger. Adora Geiger. I'm drunk. Oops. Yogi Cat Alien.
Weird Wizard, Yogi, Cat, Alien, Pendant, Accessories, Cyberpunk, Artisan, Stylish, Necklace, Steampunk, Creature, Fantastic, Gift, Space, Jewelry, Galaxy, Human, UFO. And we'll... $28.90, effectively $30. So, I'm guessing... a pain in the ass, but the tiebreaker is in the price.
Well, originally costed like 34, so I guess Lyra could win this.
No, it's marked down, but it's not exactly 30, it's $28.90, so the closer in that direction is 25, which means that Alistaria, you are losing the least. Pfizer is the greatest. So, Pfizer, what is the purpose of this thing?
So, similar to your previous idea, I would take it out into the Styx and basically convince a bunch of peasants that it's an iteration of one of our gods and that they need to worship it as an idol and pay me money to do so. For me, basically.
Yeah, that's actually pretty close to what I saw for it. This is the sort of thing that you don't necessarily put much stock in, but present to the gullible, just to see if you can't get a really interesting new faith going. I'm thinking, the cult of Cruel Man! Okay, well...
Yep, start a cult.
Yeah, to start a cult with. It's an excellent cult starting centerpiece. Really strikes up a conversation about what the overlord alien species will totally do to us if we cross them.
Yogi Alien Cat, yep.
That gets my vote. I concur.
Mm-hmm.
The cult of the Yogi Alien Cat.
It sounds like that could work.
Okay.
I mean, I've convinced peasants of less.
But once again, we're going to go back to making Peter angry. If there are any Peter members in this audience, don't
Fuck
do
off.
that for a second, but this will probably might piss off a bit. What would you pay for this wonderful piece of taxidermy?
If there's any people in the what the fuck in the audience, they came here.
Talented.
What's happening?
A dead chick, brutally shaped into performance as if it were at Chic du Soleil.
Well, yep. That was
Except where they go to the chicken sandwiches.
my joke, too.
I'm gonna go
I keep taking your jokes, Lyra.
75 Sigmas.
I'm thinking as Lyra gets increasingly drunk, they develop telepathic abilities. They're just reading your minds, but not speaking before you do. And that means stare at my head elf.
I'm gonna assume.
No.
Increasingly sleepy.
I'm gonna say 40 Cygnus.
I'm gonna say that's a lot of effort to contort him into that shape.
Let's do it like one little
I'm-
appendage.
I'm gonna say 35 Cygnus. So
40, 35, Pfizer?
I said 75.
75. And I do hope we're going to get through the rest of this. There's only 7 minutes remaining. Please remain awake until then. Maybe I should have come with some alternatives for this. In any case, moving on, let's find out. Sale! Cheap taxidermy, multiple items, weird, bad, strange, terrible, odd, crappy taxidermy, taxidermy, crapsidermy,
Crap cider?
crapsidermy.
my
Crapsidermy.
God.
Wait,
One could not possibly accuse Jeremy Taxidermy of excessive hubris, except they're asking $94.66.
I mean, at least they're fucking honest.
So that
Wow.
means Pfizer, the bid of 75, has won, and Lyra, you're the greatest loser. So, who do you give this to?
Oh no. Uh-oh.
The answer is not half of our chat.
It's just
I really
well,
don't know where to go with this one.
so
For the record, I don't think it's 360 sales of this precise piece. I think they just mentioned sell 360
It's the entire shop.
I think if you have a half insane second cousin who really takes pride in the fact that they own a farm, but you don't know how they got through even public school without getting some kind of accommodations, this is what you get them for their birthday?
Graduating second grade?
Yes.
I
That.
would gone with. I would give it to anybody I never want to speak to again. Never.
It's quite possibly one of the ultimate parting gifts. As in, you give it to them and they part.
Yes.
Probably.
But this would mean that you disagree with Lyra. Alistaria, do you think Lyra has it nailed?
No, let me see. Who would I give this to? I would give it to someone who's in acrobatics. And I'm like, this is what you fucking look like, you fool. This is how silly your little dance looks like to me. So that's what I would.
You look like an asshole on the uneven bars. Fuck you here.
Why is it bluish and greenish in places?
Yeah. I had many questions regarding the color too.
I was like, wondering if that was a light or if it was dyed that way.
I'm just going to assume that it's either some imperfection in the curing or it's makeup for the performance. They're glamorous on the E.
Wait, no, chocolate's not blue. I'm gonna stop talking. Yeah.
Hi guys!
Ugh.
See, that's
What would
something
you pay
that
for this original sculpture.
Who would want it? The jester. Looks like one of his little goblins.
it does look like a goblin. It looks like Robespierre's face.
That looks an awful lot like Jester Cross. I'm a bit disturbed. Oh, what would you all pay for this wonderful...
20.
And
5.
36. I don't know.
10 or 36?
Question mark.
6.
36.
36.
Okay. Well then, let's find out. The Jester spawn is, in fact, 55.25. Froggy! Polymer clay sculpture! Weird, unique!
Why?
Froggy?
No.
Not look like a frog.
Oh.
This makes Fies the winner and Asteria the loser.
I don't want to be the winner. What if I don't want to be the winner?
The reason why this exists is to give it to the person that loses side quests the most. That's who it belongs to.
I mean, that would work if we actually.
No.
No? No?
No.
He's
No.
saying no. He's the one that loses the most.
No.
That's what you deserve.
Froggy.
You deserve Froggy.
You deserve Froggy. Froggy is watching you sleep at night, Arcturus. Froggy is watching you sleep at night. $60 too many. However the much that was, past 0 was too many.
That was not worth 60 sickness.
Mm-mm.
No.
You.
Oh.
What would you pay for this incredibly poor photo of
What?
a thing that's a bit piggish and made out of scrap clay?
It's a
holding-
pig goblin, I think. And I why is it? This is one of those photos that I can hear, and the noise that it's making, it's.
Kill me.
Why have you created me?
7 Sigma.
1 copper.
End my suffering. 20 sickness. What is my purpose in life?
It looks like he's wearing a diaper or something. It's really disturbing.
And well observed, side quest has no winners, only losers, but to varying degrees. With strange ugly troll doll, necklace charm, weird gift idea, unique gift, art sculpture, molded clay, unique jewelry, one of a kind gift idea. $15.
Well, there you go.
We are running out of time, and I didn't get to the palette cleanser, so I'm just going to skip straight ahead. What would you pay for this?
Oh. I saw the butt first and was intrigued, and then I saw
Okay,
it
that's
show.
Yeah.
2 Cygnus and 50 copper, or 50 copper.
I would literally pay a copper for someone to please end this show.
You know, I'm